runs from me. She just runs from the camera. Okay, good girl, Leia. You're live on YouTube right now, babes. If you even care. Do you not care, Leia Bite? Leia, you look so beautiful in this light. It's golden hour. Hey, Reagan. Regan? I'm gonna go with Reagan. Until you tell me not to. Hey, Duckman. Hey, Chris. Hey, Colin. Hey, Stardust. Hey, Randomness. Jonathan, I raw butter and I got our painting. It's so, oh, that makes me so happy, Neko. I'm so glad. I'm really, really glad. I'm so glad to hear that. Twihard says, hello from Australia. Love Leia and Archer. Thank you. Hello from North Seattle. It's sunset here in Seattle, and there's a lot of wildfire smoke. You can see the sun. Hang on, I'm trying to zoom in for you. It's almost gone. I got about 15 minutes before that thing's gone. Sorry, I'm trying to show you and hold the tripod relatively steady. I'm failing miserably at all of the above. Anyway, Leia's prettier than any sunset, is she not? Is she not? That's just one man's opinion. How's everybody doing? Hey, Duchess, what's up? Leia might be a cat. Yeah, I'm not going to argue with you on that one. She does have the cutest ears. Ash, I'm going to level with you. Her ears are the softest ears I've ever pet in my entire life. Bribel says, hello from Philippines. I watch all your stories every day. Leia is so pretty and Archer is so handsome. Thank you so much. That's very sweet of you to say. I think so, but I'm biased. So. Brittany says, hello, Huskies. Hello, Huskies, Dad. Hello, Brittany. Good morning from Germany. Your sun goes down. Ours comes up. Yeah, that's the way it works. Evening streaming, Sky Jellyfish, I know. You know, I have a lot to do, and I'm just, like, brain dead right now. I was just like, I can't do any of this right now. I've got to walk away from it. So I was like, you know what? I'll stream. I'll hang out with the people for a bit. I think I can only probably stream for like 30, 45 minutes, but for 30 or 45 minutes, we're going to be hanging out together. I like to go for at least an hour. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I can do, Sky Jellyfish. I mean, Archer and Leia are outside. They absolutely do not want to come inside whatsoever. So, yeah. Hey, Olin, or at Olin. Thanks for being here. Your first live. Just got off from work. Happy to see you and the fluffy kids on. Thank you, Duchess. Can we get a glimpse of Archer? Yeah, he's over here. He's at the other end of the deck. He's chilling. We can go hang out with him for a bit. It's just Leia was in the light, so I thought she might make for a better shot. But Archer, you're just as handsome. You're just as handsome, bug. Just for the record. Hello to my fellow Washington Huskies. They are so good looking. I wish I could pet them. Well, you can't, Scott. Just for the record. Have you discussed with them that the air is unhealthy? I have, Sky Jellyfish, and in fact, they've spent most of the day inside, actually. But, yeah. You've met her ears? Archer Bug is staring at you. Then he's like, Dad, let me sleep. Yeah, kind of. He's not bad. He doesn't mind when I mess with him. Do you, Archer? Do you, sweet boy? 6 a.m. here, so morning. Good morning, Alpha. Thank you, Mary Jane. I agree. Obviously, I agree, but I'm biased. Well, we just came back from a little walk, a mini walk. We were only gone for like a little over a mile. So, do they know how precious they are? Archer has no clue. Leia knows exactly how precious she is. She knows how precious and famous she is. No, they've never howled at the moon. They don't really howl. And Archer howled once. Caught it on video when he was a puppy. He was like 10 weeks old, something like that. And he was really upset that Leia and I were on a walk without him. And that was the context. He was really beside himself that we'd left him. But he just had little legs. He couldn't keep up. And that's the only time we have heard either of them howl. I mean, Leia vocalizes all the time, but you know what that sounds like. Yeah, when he was 10 weeks old, Sky Jellyfish. When he could literally walk a block and a half, and that was it. And Leia was like, I need to walk. So this was when Leia and I would walk like 9 miles a day. So Mom's the Boss says, hello, almost my bedtime. Hey, Mom's the Boss. This is just an impromptu thing. I just had some time. I'm actually getting eaten alive right now by some bug. Not this bug, some other bug. So you guys just hang out for 2 seconds. Watch Archer. I'm going to put on like a hoodie or something so it don't have so much exposed skin. I'll be right back. Give me a second. Okay, that is so much better. Apologies. Thank you for bearing with me. Something was attacking my elbows. So, some tiny thing. Rexy says, you're such a good boy, Archer, and your dad loves you so much. I do. It's true. He is, and I do. Yeah, Archer does just kind of stare into the void. That's kind of his thing. He's got a lot on his mind, you know. If you do become a construction worker, I will have to tell my friends. Okay. Archer's usually in charge of the live stream, to be fair. Monsters are doing great today, Clarence. Thank you for asking. 5:27 p.m. Hawaii time. See me bugs and mostly geckos. Oh, that's nice. I didn't realize it was 3 hours. I don't know why I thought it was more. Mom's the Boss with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. So excited to hear that Leia went up the backyard steps. She's done it again. Has she done it yet again? She did. She wanted to do it earlier today. I took her out front, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'll take you back in the backyard. And she really wanted to go again, but I have the gate locked from the other side, and I just forgot. And I couldn't get in there without coming back in the house and going down the stairs and unlocking the gate. And then I'd have to leash her up and take her around again. So it didn't end up happening, but it will tomorrow. It will tomorrow, because she just had so much fun playing in the backyard again. So, how do you handle walking both of them? My sister has a husky, and he always wants to yank my arm off. I don't know what to tell you, Jacob. It's not difficult for me. I'm just built different. I get that comment all the time. People are like, RIP your shoulders. I'm like, what are you talking about? This is easy. I would say Archer is in charge of everything, but I think that's Leia. There's a clear chain of command, Sky Jellyfish, and it goes Leia, me, Archer. But, like, listening to me is optional as far as Archer's concerned. But I think he respects the chain of command, mostly. I think he's more ADHD, Shadowfire. I don't think he's a dumb dog at all. I have met plenty of dumb dogs in my life. I don't think Archer's stupid. I actually think he's very intelligent. Sincerely, earnestly, I believe him to be very, very intelligent. However, Leia is basically a Rhodes Scholar. So, do you rub your face in Archer's belly? It's funny that you say that, Jayling. Because we were at the park today, and Archer and Leia were like a little hot. They were taking a break. And this mom and her 2 sons came up to us. And the sons, like, one of them, like, couldn't talk. He was walking, but he, like, couldn't talk. That's how, like, toddler they were. And the other one was only, like, a couple years older. Like, I would be shocked if they were 4 years old. You know what I mean? And they really loved Archer and Leia. I was like, the mom was very nice, because the kids just, like, walked up to us. And the mom was like, no, remember, you've got to ask permission first. And I was like, oh, they're very friendly if you want to say hi. And the kids were, like, the 2 boys were, like, obsessed with Archer and Leia. And they literally like, I don't know how to describe what the kid did, the like 3 or 4-year-old. Just like he was stood and he just planted his feet and he bent all the way forward and just like rested his forehead on Archer. And that was how he like hugged him. It was very weird. But yeah, these kids were just burying their faces into both Archer and Leia. It was very sweet. It was very sweet. It would, very sincerely, that would have been a viral video. I was aware of it at the time, but I don't record kids, period, let alone for the express purpose of posting to the internet. So, can you speak about more animalist problems? Not here. Okay. Goni Minecraft says, a decade ago, I kissed my now late dog as a dare from my sister. I got sick the next day. Here's the thing, Goni Minecraft. That is the answer to a question that, and I mean this with all due respect, nobody asked. How are they with kids? They're great with kids, Sava, actually. They're really good with kids. Isn't it 8:30 in Seattle? It is 8:32 p.m. in Seattle. Do you have a favorite? Absolutely not, Pavam. How do you pick a favorite? Are you serious? Absolutely not. I don't know, man. I don't know, Firestar. I don't know. I don't have kids. I don't know. I don't have audio on. Just enjoying the handsome husky boy. Well, my air conditioner is running overtime right now, so I'm sure you guys can hear that. Sorry. Oh, did you, Moniki? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I retract then, I guess. I guess the question was asked. Legit lolled at the mug. Super clever. Hats off. Thank you, Coco. I was really proud of that. We've got some more merch coming this month. I'm really excited about the designs. Some of them are real stupid. The stupid ones make me laugh the most. Isn't this late for you to stream? It is, Mary Duda, and I actually have like things I need to be doing. I have a lot on my plate. I just like, I'm kind of brain dead right now. And I wanna be productive, but I find it very hard to like get going and focus right now. And I was like, I know I can live stream because that's I count that as being productive. You know, I'm hanging out with you guys and I'm giving you more Archer and Leia. That's productive, I think. But I don't have to exercise the part of my brain that's tired. Skriz Game says it's 4:30 a.m. here in England. I have not slept and will not regret popping in to watch Archer just vibing. It's okay, you can get some sleep, Skriz. You can get some scrape. You can get some scrape. Yeah, maybe the rest of my brain isn't working either. I represent Miffles the cat. You're in big trouble, mister. Okay, well, Miffles acolytes are all over the place on the internet. There may be Miffles, I'll just say it. Miffles the cat maybe has the most toxic fandom in all of like petfluencing, you know? I'll just say it. Miffles is a bastard. There, I said it. Right, Leia? Hang on, Leia. Let me just... Okay, there we go. She is using the pillow like she's people. You're right. Well, here's the thing. She is people. I am Sky Jellyfish. I absolutely am. I wait for a Jimothy cameo. I'm actually working on a Jimothy video right now. That's like the thing I should be doing right now that my brain just like can't process. A video about Jimothy. What's for dinner, Jonathan? I had a late lunch. I skipped lunch today. So I either had a late lunch or an early dinner. And I had a French chicken banh mi. And I'm here to tell you, boy, oh boy, is that delicious. It's basically just like a chicken banh mi with like a bunch of like broth. as the sauce, and man, does it rule. It's so good. There's this incredible banh mi place not that far from me, and it's everything you want. They don't speak English. They give you a discount if you pay in cash. It's perfect. The only problem is once I settled in on the French chicken banh mi, I'm just like, well, I'll never try anything else on the menu. Yeah, I love bulgogi, but that's not Vietnamese. That's Korean. I love how happy and chill they both are. Though I fell for frantic Leia, this is a nice change of pace. Well, we've walked a ton. So she should be napping. But I guarantee you, it's what, 8:30 now? 8:30-ish? She's gonna be a lot to handle this evening. Probably around 10:30, 11. She's gonna stir, and she's just gonna be up until like 1:30. Can you wish me a happy birthday? I didn't get one from a few other YouTubers that day, and I would adore one from these guys. Happy birthday, Sheriff Quagsire. Sorry, misread that. Has Leia always preferred to lounge outside? No, she's had phases, Sky Jellyfish. You know what, though? Since I bought this couch 3 years ago, I think. Yeah, 3 years ago, 3 summers ago. Since I bought it, this became her spot. She used to use that bed all the time. And then she was like, wait a second. This spot is way comfier than that spot. And she just like doesn't use that bed anymore. So, but yeah, she does like being outside. I do think it is her preferred spot. Well, it's not sunset anymore. The sun is officially gone. It is official. Well, actually, I think officially it dips below the. I think we have 60 more seconds, but there are actually mountains over there, so it's behind the mountains, if not below the horizon line. But I think officially, sunset is after it dips below the horizon line. But you can't see the mountains right now because it's so smoky. We're stuck in the thick of wildfire smoke right now, so it's very hazy. You can't see the mountains over there. It's a lot. Enough about me. What's going on with you guys? How's life? What's new? Is she still jumping fences? Hannah, I actually just posted a Leia leg update video a week ago. Yeah, a week ago tomorrow. So 6 days ago. I would say like good, not great is the short version. But overall, she's able to do pretty much everything that she wants to do. A cortisone shot? Oh my God. Aaron, I'm sorry. That's woof. I'm sorry. I'm going to deer camp tomorrow with my grandparents, and I'm currently making a Condi gun. You said 2 things. I have no idea what they are. Deer camp? Don't know what that is. How does that differ from regular camp? Are there deer there? I don't know. Condi gun? No clue. Never heard that before in my life. My brother's got to go to the orthopedic surgeon tomorrow for that tibia fracture. Poor guy. Oh, yeah, that sucks. That really sucks, Sky Jellyfish. I'm sorry. Here's the important thing, though. Happened to him, not you. Happened to him, not you. Do you hit the gym, Jonathan? I have just started working out again, literally this week. Literally this week. So, yeah, I'm trying. I've just been like, I've been so busy. I had this work project. I've talked about this on lives before, but I had this work project fall in my lap at the end of May, and I only wrapped it up like last week. And it just wrecked me. I got it, and I was like, this will take me 2 weeks to do, and it took me over 2 months. So, yeah. But yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. So I've just been like so tired. Been getting like 5 hours of sleep every night for like 2 months that I was like, I can't work out. I can't work out. I just don't have the energy. My 80-year-old mom in North Carolina broke her right arm, asked me to write out some notes for her and overnight them to her. It cost me $37. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, Mom's the boss. She doing okay? What kind of music have you been listening to lately? I don't know. I don't know, actually. What kind of music have I been listening to lately? I don't know. I will say I'm like deeply disappointed with all the music that Spotify has been recommending to me lately. They're like, you'll like this song because you like this one band. I'm like, I don't like that one band. I like that one song from that one band. And this song sounds nothing like that one song from that one band. So, yeah, it's a whole thing. She's fine, but my God, on the postage cost. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. Archer is having a beer off screen. Actually, Duchess, I don't know if she's still in the chat. She's the one who bought him those beers. Yeah, I know SoundCloud is better, Corey. I'm not going to fight you on that. I agree. I just, when I'm on I don't have like a SoundCloud app, you know? Magnus Farrell, scope his music. I am familiar with Magnus Farrell. He is Will Ferrell's son. I like that one song. I don't know the name of it, but I like it. My favorite group's label is putting all in their MV. Oh, on their music video? Oh, AI in their music video. That sucks. That sucks. I'm sorry. Andy G with a $5 super chat. I'm here. You sure are, Andy G. Thank you so much for your hard-earned $5. That's very sweet of you. Just have Ryan make you a bunch of playlists from the ones you put on before Twitch streams. He seems to have pretty good taste. Yes, Ryan has incredible taste in music. Actually, Ryan and his brother, both of his brothers, all three of them, have just incredible taste in music. It's so good. And Ryan's older brother, Kevin, he's played in like dozens of punk bands. He's an incredible drummer. He's toured Japan, like the whole thing. So we went to a lot of punk shows in high school because like Kevin was playing them, and we stuck out like a sore thumb. But Kevin, Ryan's older brother, is actually my source for like new music. When I'm like, I don't know what to listen to, I can navigate over to his Spotify profile and I can find something from like, this is like a 1970s Filipino lounge band I've never heard, no one has ever heard of. They have like 7 listens on Spotify ever, and it's like the greatest song I've ever heard in my life. So that's where I go for new music recommendations. Ryan's older brother, Kevin. Punk is whatever. My brother in Christ, DB, if you have never been to a real punk show where people are ramming into each other at full speed and there's just one set of people fighting, one set of people making out, another set of people fighting, another set of people making out, and somehow all of them are bleeding, I'm here to tell you, some of the most fun you can have. Some of the most fun you could possibly have. Does it smell terrible? You bet on your life it does. That is a smell I would not wish on my worst enemy. But goddamn if it's not fun. Andy G with a $10 super chat. Good night and sweet dreams, Huskies and Jonathan. Thank you so much, Andy G. Good night and sweet dreams to you. It sounds like a Leia activity. It was a pre-Huskies Jonathan activity. Now I'm very boring. This is how I spend my evenings, watching Leia sleep, and it is riveting. I am having a blast. I am having the time of my life, but I have no illusions about whether or not it's exciting. Hey, Hope. It was an Ozzy concert. when he was. I know. I was an Ozzy concert when he was. I was an Ozzy concert when he was. I know. Okay. No, you're not boring, Jonathan. You're a husky dad. Thank you, Amanda. You're a kind liar. Fenrir is fascinated with Leia on the TV. Oh, I love that, Hope. Archer and Leia don't care about televisions. Whatever's on the screen, they don't care. Twice ever they've cared. One time, Leia was a puppy. It was playing the game Uncharted 4. And at the very end of the game, there's like a golden retriever on screen. And it barked. And Leia was like, what the hell? That was the only time Leia's ever cared about a television. And then the Archers only cared about a television when we watched the like Lion King, quote, live action, unquote, remake, which is not live action at all, but yeah. Archer was all about the hyenas on screen. That's it. Other than that, neither of them have ever cared about television. Jonathan, thank you and the Huskies for making me feel better. I got into a car accident yesterday. I've been feeling awful since, so thank you for putting a smile on my face. You're welcome, Sheriff Quagsire. I apologize for crossing that double yellow line. I didn't know you were there. That's on me. But I'm glad that our videos, our content, could help, like, bring some levity to the situation. I also apologize for fleeing the scene. That reflects poorly on my character. Should I have done that? Absolutely not. Will I be coming back? No way. No way, bucko. The cops had their chance, and they missed it. You'll be hearing from my attorney, Quagsire. So, how'd you know they fled? That's right, it wasn't me who fled. Absolutely, I wasn't there. I wasn't there, and you can't prove it. Best way to spend your time at school. Amen, Tigger. I found you guys years ago, and your channel has helped ease the pain of my senior husky passing. Thank you for all the laughs. That's very sweet of you to say, Lindsay. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, guys. Some of you say sad sentences, okay? And I start reading every sentence the same in this kind of, I don't know, kind of a weirdly sarcastic voice. And that's just my voice. So Lindsay, when I was like, I found you guys years ago, like in kind of like an infomercial voice, I don't know what to tell you. That's just my voice. And then I got to the end of that sentence and I was like, you've helped ease the pain of my senior husky pet. I'm just like, damn it. I did it again. So I'm sorry. Your voice is great. Thank you, Aaron. You're a kind liar. I'll take the compliment, but, nah. New obsession, how to catch a dirtbag on the Discovery Channel. I've not heard of it, but I don't know if you guys saw the new trailer for Primetime, the Robert Pattinson joint, that where he's playing Chris Hansen from To Catch Predator. Oh man, am I seated for that movie? Day one. Boy, oh boy, does that look like my kind of film. That trailer looks so good. I have something I'm not saying on YouTube. LMFAO. Probably a wise decision, Aaron. Did you listen to a lot of Casey Kasem on the radio? No. I mean, I'm aware of Casey Kasem from, like, the cultural zeitgeist and, like, Scooby-Doo and, like, New Year's Eve. But no, I never really listened to Casey Kasem's Top 40, whatever. Jonathan, would you ever get a fish? No, I would not, Mary. Robert, I can't speak. I was going to say Robin Patterson. Robert Pattinson, he has been on a generational run, Sky Jellyfish. Like, oh my God. Just, man, is such an incredible actor. I love two things. One, I love how he always picks, like, weird little freak roles. That's awesome. You know, if you've not seen The Lighthouse, go watch The Lighthouse. Incredible film. He just loves, like, weird little guys. And when he was a boy, he was obsessed with Final Fantasy VII. When I was a boy, I was obsessed with Final Fantasy VII. So, yeah. He made all that Twilight money, and then he was like, time to be a gremlin. I know, I really respect him for it. And like his career has been incredible. He's just a really incredible actor, and he's just a weird dude, and I really appreciate that. What's his face? I'm just brain farting on his name. Daniel Radcliffe. His post Harry Potter career has been incredible. Incredible. Everything there's another one who just like likes to play little freaks, and I love it. I'm all about it. Cloud or Sephiroth, however the hell you spell it. You added one too many H's. Now you got me wondering who is his favorite FF7 character is. I have no idea. You'd have to ask him. I don't know. I can't really think of anything that Elijah Wood's done that really. What has he done? I believe you. I just don't know what he's done. Wilford? Is that the name of the show he did? Wilford was fun. Yeah, I know. Once he moved on from Lord of the Rings, that was like 25 years ago. You know. Over the Garden Wall. I've never watched Over the Garden Wall. I didn't mean what has he done incredulously. I was like, what has he done? I was like, what has he done? I don't know his IMDb. All right, Leia, I'm sorry. Enough people are like, where's Archer? Then we're just going to go see Archer again. Sorry, babes. She'll be fine. She'll survive. But the sun has set, and there's no light source over here. So the picture is just going to get progressively worse and worse. So as long as you guys are okay with that, as the light continues to dwindle, we can hang out with Archer for a bit. Unfortunately, this is as low as I can get the tripod. It won't go shorter than this. When I worked at Starbucks right before Lord of the Rings, Elijah Wood would come in and flirt with me. That's incredible, Duchess. That's incredible. I've never had a celebrity flirt with me before. I want to see your Huskies meet I'm Blue the Siberian. That'd be cool. They would embarrass me. They would not be chill. Again, Mary, that you're talking about stuff like before Lord of the Rings. Yeah, he did Good Son, but that was before Lord of the Rings. I said, what has he done after Lord of the Rings? I know he's done stuff. He did Wilford. Is it Wilford was the name of the show? Or Willard? Something with a W. That show with the dog. Have they ever done something that genuinely embarrassed you? Yes, Sky Jellyfish. The worst thing that they ever did was Leia. Probably like a month before we brought Archer home. So she was I can't remember the exact time it happened, but it was like she was like 11 months old or like 13 months old, somewhere in that like 2-3 month window. And we were at the dog park, and the dog park is big, expansive, massive dog park, but it's like part of this park complex. It's Marymore. Sky Jellyfish, I know you're in the area, so you know Marymore, but a lot of people don't. And so there's like, the dog park is right next to just like a soccer field and like other things that aren't dog related. And so we're going to the parking lot, and she sees this couple having a picnic outside the dog park, and she runs up to them, and they have their cat on a leash. And there was nothing I could do to get her under control. And she kept dodging me. She just wanted to see this cat. And the couple were really upset with me. And it added insult to injury. They didn't speak English. So there was like this weird race component to it where I was like, please don't think I'm racist. I didn't train her to do this. It was like a whole thing. And I finally got her, but they were just packing up the cat was freaked out. They were freaked out. and they just like packed up their picnic and left, and that was really bad. That was really bad. Hey Moose, hey Commander Cheeseman, who sometimes I call Moose. So, my twins, Leia is a mountain cur, Beagle and Basset Hound mix, and she is the only one of 4 dogs I like, probably because she's old now. I do love all 7 cats. Great. I'm going to read that one more time, but in what I assume is your voice. My twins, Leia, is a mountain cur, Beagle, and Basset Hound mix, and she is the only one of 4 dogs I like, probably because she's old now. I do love all 7 cats. I mean, no offense by that. It was just a very non sequitur sentence. I don't remember us talking about this like 7 cats before. I mean, to be fair, they were next to a dog park. That's kind of my point. They were just like in the middle of a soccer field. How did Archer get the nickname Bug? When he was a puppy, he was a big-time snuggle bug. He was a big-time snuggle bug. How is Simba? Simba moved, unfortunately. Simba no longer lives next door to us, which is a big-time bummer. Eventually, I will, Qua9. Eventually, I will be getting another cat, sure. Can you do your best impression of Archer and Leia? No! Leia must be heartbroken. She was pretty upset. Yeah. Hi, Jonathan. Hello from Malaysia. Finally able to join this live due to time zone difference. Yeah. Well, I'm streaming at a weird time. I don't normally stream at this time. I was explaining earlier in the live. I have so much to do, but I just, like, my brain is shutting down. So I was like, I'll just do a live. I'll hang out with people. That, like, helps energize me. So, when you get another cat, will it be a senior? Probably not. Probably a kitten. Because I find that adult cats are not necessarily great with dogs. Hello, Archer the Bug-type Pokemon. You know, I've never put that together, Pokemon Clown, but I'm guessing from your username that Pokemon's kind of like always at the forefront of your mind. So, that's why I could be in this live from India. Good. Yeah, if I had my druthers, I'd stream at like a variety of hours so that I could be as inclusive as possible. Because I know that Archer and Leia have fans like all over the world. I want as many people to be included as possible. That's actually one of the comments I get the most on like my live stream VODs. People are like, "No, why do you stream at this time?" It's like I don't know what to tell you. I live where I live. The world is a globe. It's a big sphere and it spins. And that's how time works. You must stream 24/7. There are some people who do that. Yeah, I have not streamed on Twitch in like 2 months. I'm so excited to get back to it. And there are a couple people who DM me, no joke, every day to be like, you need to get on Twitch right now. like I would if I could. Burn the Legendary Taco, thank you so much. 7 months. I'm glad I can join the stream. I'm from Australia, and it's hard to join the streams. And VCS. But I'm glad I got to join this one. I'm glad you got to join this one, too. We miss you in Twitch. Thank you, Hope. I was planning on streaming tomorrow, and I just can't. I can't. So, current plan is Monday, but yeah. Jonathan's sleep cycle seems to move in accordance with Leia's murderous tendencies. You're not wrong. Are you going to do a schedule for this month or just stream when you can? Well, this week I'm streaming when I can. This month I will be doing a schedule, yes. Hi from New Zealand. Seeing updates for Leia and Archer often is the highlight of my day, especially for long work days. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Reagan, from Sri Lanka. That's cool.
Are the pups eepy, or are you in for a rough night? Well, they're eepy now. They're just. We went on a little walk before I did the stream, so they're just kind of chill right now. But what time is it? It's 9:01 p.m. I reckon I've got maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then Leia's gonna stir. Leia's gonna be usually sometime between like 10 and 11 she stirs, and she is usually up until like 1:30. Just like, do stuff for me, pay attention to me, do stuff for me, pay attention to me. Denied a Twitch stream yet again. Am I going to need to be awake at 4 a.m. Australian Eastern Time for the stream? I don't know. Here's the thing. I'm pushing out 3 long-form YouTube videos next week. One on Monday, one on Wednesday, one on Friday. And those require some time and attention. And if I'm able to give them the time and attention that I want to this weekend, then I will be streaming on Twitch next week. But if I'm unable to commit that time this weekend, then I probably will still stream, but it'll be later in the week. So, have you seen the preview for the new Kamen Rider? No, I've not. I've never watched Kamen Rider. It's not a thing I've ever cared about. That's not to say it's bad. That's not to say it's not worthy of caring. It's just not something I've ever cared about. I'm aware of it. I know what it is. Didn't David Hayter play the Kamen Rider in like a movie in like the 1990s? I think he did. I'm not 100% on that. Someone Google it and let me know if I'm right or wrong. But I've never seen any sort of Kamen Rider thing. So, what time is it there? It is 9:02 p.m. according to my watch. Going to sleep and popping in to say, hey, thanks, Script. Great to see you. Thanks for being here. Go to sleep. Go take care of yourself. Put yourself first. I'm assuming one of the videos is a long-form video essay about the merits of having huskies. No, Sky Jellyfish, it's not. I don't know. I was looking, like, here's the thing. I'm quite open about, like, I am not a full-time content creator. I would love to be a full-time content creator, but it's just not, like, it doesn't pay enough money to pay my bills. That's, like, the short version. And I was just, like, crunching the numbers. I was like, how can I get there? How can I go from here to there? And the answer is a lot more long-form YouTube videos. Like shorts don't pay anything. But longer-form YouTube can. So I'm trying to... I have a content calendar. I'm working on, like, content for several months in advance. And trying to put those out regularly. So there's a long-form video coming tomorrow. It'll probably be tomorrow afternoon, my time. I don't know what your time that would be. And then next week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then kind of like long-form, a good example would be Neko, like the Leia health update video that I put out. So, like, not a short. So I'm not really targeting a time, like a run time for it, but like I would say like at least 6 minutes long, widescreen format, like letterbox format, rather than like shorts, you know. So and I'm excited about the video on Monday. That'll be fun. And I'm working on a Jimothy video right now that I recorded as a short, and I actually really regret recording it as a short. It's like, I should have made this like a proper YouTube video, but that's okay. The TikTok audience has got to eat too, you know? So. Yes, you will get that tomorrow, Sky Jellyfish. I've got something coming to the Patreon every single week. This week, Patreon and YouTube channel members. What a good and glorious boy. You're okay too, Jonathan. Thank you, Script. Thanks for always having my back. Really? This isn't your full-time gig? What's your day job? Is it full-time? Yeah, it's digital marketing. Digital strategy. Marketing strategy. But specifically like online marketing strategy. I don't know anything about like TV ads. Couldn't help you. But like, or like event marketing. Can't help you with that. But like Facebook ads, I'm your guy. Account-based marketing, ABM, I'm your guy. Go-to-market strategies, I'm your guy. I'm moving back over to Leia because she's under lights. Archer isn't. It's very dark over there. So we're gonna hang out with Leia for the rest of the live. I'm sorry, because we can see her. Thank you, Alchemist's Fire. The deck we had to have built because the old deck wasn't structurally sound. So we had to tear down the old deck and get this new one built a couple years ago. The lights are from Costco. Those were like $18. I solo founded a startup, so I'm unsuccessfully trying to learn about all those terms you just said. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. It's a lot. Hey, everyone. It is 9:07 p.m., and I am 90% sure I just heard my wife pull into the driveway. So I am actually going to end the live right here. I'm sorry. But I appreciate you all. Thanks for being here. Thanks to everyone who's super chatted. Yeah, we'll talk soon. So I'll see you later. I'll probably see you tomorrow. Let's be real. So bye for now. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you. Leia appreciates you. Archer appreciates you. And we'll chat soon. Bye for now. Bye.